Oi everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today Dylan Sends It. Today I'm showing you, kind of showcasing my homemade DIY indoor turtle pond. So when I did this turtle pond, I went and ordered these at Lowe's.com. This is a 55 gallon tub or something. It's around those 55, something like that, gallons total if it was filled up. This part down in the bottom is more around 35 gallons, and I filled it up with water. This is his little basking area, which just got some pea gravel and this rock to hold warmth. I hung this heat lamp from the ceiling rafter up there, which you could just do a stand. I made all of this woodwork myself. I framed it out with 4x4 legs and 2x4s as a frame around the top, and then a frame around the bottom, and then put on these boards for facing and put this plywood on top. I took this and traced around it upside down to know what size I wanted to cut it out with a jigsaw. And I also put this waterfall over here, which I run from time to time. So I just plug it in, and then boom, I get water starts trickling and flowing. And I just do that from time to time. I have some sponges in there to underneath all this, just to kind of help clean out the tank a little bit. This is the Repto filter with some sponges in it also to help keep the water clean, because everyone knows turtles are gross. Here's Mr. Turtle, of course. You love your home? Yeah. He's got some goldfish in there, a little rock so he can get up here to his platform. Now, Mr. Turtle is my favorite pet, probably, as far as most of my pets, besides obviously like the dog. But I've had Mr. Turtle since I was almost like 16 or 15, and I'm 28, so he's quite a few years young. I drilled some holes back here and put in this artificial fern and some artificial grasses just to give it a little more real look. Oh, look, peaches came out today. But yeah, this was like a pretty simple build. It took me like 2 nights total of like doing this, like one day just to frame everything out, next day just to do like all the outside stuff to make it look nice, and then boom, he was moved in. And he loves it. I can say he spends a lot of time up here on the basking platform. And he is a male, so he is full size. If you have a female, this might be almost a little small of an aquatics area for him. But since he's a male, he's full size. He's been that size for a couple years now. He's always used to living in a 40-gallon breeder with just a floating turtle dock. So he really likes this. He enjoys it. I have a lot of fun. Kids have a lot of fun giving him treats, and we feed him a whole mixed variety of food. He's a red-eared slider. He's got this little spot on his shell from where he got stuck between a couple rocks when I had him in the outdoor pond. So we're working on rehabbing all that, getting that all good. We got some nice, I put in those little turtle Repto things to help for their skin or whatnot. But yeah, and it was fun. And all I did with this was got this all from Lowe's. I put a little bit of liquid fuse underneath this and set it in place, and ran the pipe around. It runs down into here and down to that pump. And this entire project was probably under $200 for everything, which I kind of really didn't pay a lot of attention to how much I was spending, because I knew what I wanted and I knew how I wanted it to look. And that's exactly how I wanted it to look. So I am going to probably put a piece of plexiglass across the front here, just to kind of help from keeping kids out of it, because a lot of kids come over here and like to stick their hand in and see the turtle, and he does like to bite, so you got to watch him. But as you can see, he has no problem climbing that rock and getting up here to his platform. And Mr. Turtle knows right where the warmth's at, baby.